I'm Kimberly Davis, your Nurture Director, and I'm so glad that many of you found your way to Coulter and not Bardo this morning. And you survived your first night, got moved in. It's wonderful to have you here. As a reminder, when you're sitting in the audience and in any of our enclosed spaces, please keep your masks on unless you are eating. We just want to make sure we're doing that, being careful. So I'm thrilled to be on the stage today with Amy Carroll Webb and our worship leader and my co-conspirator this year, Elizabeth Schell. Thank you for being here. Oh, yeah. Progress, not perfection. You may sing as you want to, and Amy Carroll taught me the phrase humbling. So we're still concerned about spray when we're sitting with one another. So sing the words, but kind of hum and don't sing out too loud because that's where the spray will get through our masks. So
it's hum and mumble.
Hum and mumble. So it's a little less calm and a little more calm, right? But we still get the sound, and we got it last night, and I know we can get it here. So come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come, 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 whoever you are, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan, lover of leaving. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Welcome, wanderers, worshipers, lovers of leaving.
Welcome all here in this room of travelers who seek not despair, but radical love and acceptance. As the Rumi poem of our opening song continues, though we've broken our vows 1,000 times.
We are welcomed back again and again.
Back to this SUUSI space where we choose to be more intentional
about how we take in our surroundings,
how we treat one another, how we mend and tend and wander forth in this wonderful world.
We are welcomed into this space where no matter who we are or where we come from,
no matter the path that has brought us here, no matter who we love,
no matter what mistakes we have made or how many vows broken, we are all welcome here.
As we light our chalice this morning, we light it in honor of this radical welcome and of the creative spark, turn on the light, in each of us that hungers for fulfillment.
Laundry in the morning, laundry feeds my sadness, laundry in the noontide and the dewy eve, waiting for the laundry and the time of folding, we shall come with sighing, laundering the clothes, laundering the clothes, laundering the clothes, we shall come with sighing, laundering the clothes, laundering the clothes, laundering the clothes, we shall come with sighing, laundering the clothes.
Good morning, SUUSI. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, I got to multitask this morning. I've got laundry to do. I know it's the beginning of SUUSI. We're supposed to do laundry at the end or when we get home, but These last couple years, have you noticed there just seems to be more dirty clothes than ever? I think they must reproduce in the basket. Dirty laundry is kind of like a virus replicating itself. Too soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do y'all just throw your, dirty clothes in the wash machine and put them in the dryer and then, walk away? Or do you separate the darks and the lights, the brights and the dulls? Whatever, because we don't really care in my house. We just throw it all in, except the socks, the knitted socks. We are a knitting family, so we have to, when the wash is done, pull all the socks out and hang them up, because if they go into the dryer, they become tennis socks. And then we also take the time to take out the buttoned shirts, because we do not iron in our family. No. So, we hang them up on hangers so that they, they're a little less rumpled later. Some of us do that anyway. Not naming any names. Now, you got to look for stuff too that's got holes in it that might need mending, because we try to be that family. We have the skills actually for the mending. We can teach mending. We do teach mending if you want to learn, but not always the ambition ourselves to do it. There's teaching and then there's doing, but we tend to be a holy family.
Finding all the sock holes, mending what is needed, seeking to the whole and eco-friendly too. Now and then we darn things, needle and the yarn things. We shall be good menders, tending to the clothes, tending to the clothes, tending to the clothes. We shall be good menders, tending to the clothes, tending to the clothes, tending to the clothes. We shall be good menders, tending to the clothes. Now, strangely enough, it's these tasks that both make laundry more tedious and as well as kind of more meaningful to me personally. Rick does pretty much all the cooking. He does all the cooking, not pretty much. He does all the cooking in our household, so I try to hold up my end, and do the laundry. And I know the part he hates the most is the sorting and the putting away. But again, that's one of the parts that I like. Even though, again, it's more time consuming. Sorting all, but it's like that sweet something something of a good Excel spreadsheet, like sorting into the columns, pairing all the socks, finding a place for everything. It gives a sense of settledness that doesn't really exist much elsewhere these days. Pairing all the socks now, why is there always orphans hiding under beds in voids we cannot see? Lo, and there's that lost one, thought I'd never find you. We shall come rejoicing, finding all the socks. Here we go. Finding all the socks, finding all the socks. We shall come rejoicing, finding all the socks, finding all the socks, finding all the socks. We shall come rejoicing, finding all the socks.
Okay, I gotta correct myself from what I said before, because we're working on this full transparency, honesty in all things. We do often just live out of the clean clothes laundry basket, which then gets transferred to the dirty clothes laundry basket. I'm sure no one else here ever does that. Okay. Fuller transparency, the dirty clothes floor pile. Okay. And then we start all over again. Now, I can hear my grandma's voice. You've made your bed, now lie in it. That's not a reap what you sow message, but basically living with decisions. And we've had to make a lot of difficult decisions lately. Choices that really didn't seem like choices at all. Choice is always difficult when the options are few and heartbreaking in different ways. And of course, our courts don't want many of us to have even that form of basic autonomy, but we'll just put that aside for right now. But living with choices and decisions seems to connect to all this laundry that's piling up, because it's not just our dirty clothes, right? It's not just our dirty clothes. Oh wait, I'm still talking, I forgot. See, if I had looked at my page, I would have known. But Amy Carroll knew, she knew. So, she knows. So. These past few pandemic years, we haven't been home just doing our literal laundry. We've had to do a whole lot of other bigger lifeboat household tasks. I mean, talk about a laundry list of to-dos and redos and undos, sorting, mending, tinkering, tending, pivoting, re-pivoting, pivoting, pivoting, reorganizing, revisioning, refinancing, reworking. Some of us did manage to find meaning and healing, even in slowing down, reconnecting with our families, kids and or pets, our homes, our yards, our neighborhoods, if we had the kind of job that would allow us that time and pace, if we had the privilege of having homes and yards and friendly neighbors to begin with, or if we could hold on to those things, if we had them through all the scarcity and the turmoil. I think most of us doing laundry, literal and symbolic, have become aware that on the institutional level, there's been a whole lot of laundering. I mean, making something out of nothing, pulling wool over our eyes, and also a lot of dirty laundry that we've technically known was hiding in the closet over there, but we just wanted to avoid it. From the deep rootedness of white supremacy systems, we knew it was in the closet over there, right? And anti-Blackness, to the growing reality of how freaking misogynist and transphobic people in power and people kind of everywhere are. We knew that was in the closet over there. We just wanted to ignore it. And then how well white supremacy and patriarchy partner so well together with capitalism to uphold the powerful while preying on vulnerable communities everywhere. So much dirty laundry, so many holes to mend.
Lying about our history, claiming it is okay, hating all the others who don't look just like me, keeping folks from voting. How will we survive this? We shall come in weeping, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths. We shall come in weeping, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths. We shall come in weeping, hearing all the truths.
And even here in our SUUSI oasis, we're having to face our own dirty laundry. The reality that our behavior hasn't always been so ideal. Because signing on to 7 awesome principles, soon to be 8, is a whole lot easier than, all the time living them out ourselves. Versus policing them everywhere and everyone else. We're really good at that. Really good. It's especially painful to swallow that this beloved time out of time space that is the SUUSI place that we build year after year, that it might be a negative experience for others.
Hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths, we shall come in weeping, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths, hearing all the truths, we shall come in weeping, hearing all the truths.
As I dyed and cut these cloths for SUUSI, I turned over in my mind all the things about this week that I am grateful for. I worked in my yard under these ancient oak trees and fondly remembered nature trips, hikes and caves and horseback riding, and more so the conversations on the way and on the way back. Some leaves made their way onto the cloth. As I tied and dyed the fabric, and if we'd been able to figure out slides, which is okay, we have to let some stuff go. But if we'd had slides, you might have seen a picture of my son Art, this tall, with his friend Shelby and Genevieve, because I thought of them standing there proudly in their tie-dye shirts. And as I folded and gathered and let the dye flow where it would, I pictured them together again, a little more tall. He's this tall. Together after TWAB. These same friends getting older, growing up, becoming their individual, independent SUUSI selves. As I worked, I hummed familiar SUUSI songs that buoy me and my family all year long, like this one.
We're on holy ground, right where we are. We're on holy ground, under this shining star. We're on holy ground, when we reach for each other with our hearts. We're on holy ground. If life is a journey between birth and death, and every step we take matters, and every breath, and each path we follow leads us somewhere or to someone to walk beside. We're on holy ground, right where we are. We're on holy ground, under this shining star. We're on holy ground, when we reach for each other with our hearts. We're on holy ground. If we are all pilgrims between here and there, then everyone we meet matters, each day we share. And no one's a stranger, just our family we didn't know. We're on holy ground, right where we are. We're on holy ground, under this shining star. We're on holy ground, when we reach for each other with our hearts. We're on holy ground. If there is a heaven beyond earth and sky, it's made of moments here that matter with you and I. There's no destination more full of grace than each place we meet again. We're on holy ground, right where we are. We're on holy ground, under this shining star. We're on holy ground, when we reach for each other with our hearts.
This tent that we throw each year, this holy ground space we make and remake, it's important. It's life-giving. It's hella worth saving and making even better for ourselves, for our children, and for everyone yet to call SUUSI their home. We've got a lot of work to do, my SUUSI friends. There's a lot of what may seem like tedious tasks, sorting out how to be with one another and with all the people that we share our sacred space with. We want to be able to keep coming together and playing and feeling free to let our SUUSI freak flags fly high. But to do that, we've got some holes to mend and some laundry to air out, but we can do it. I believe in us. We're the people who've been coming together to craft this beautiful adventure, this SUUSI adventure for some 72 years, all with only volunteer superpower.
Yes.
We're the people who each year come together to sing familiar songs and invent completely new music together. We're the people who pass on all kinds of mad skills to one another. Polyhedra origami, dismantling white supremacy, a really difficult skill, but we have to keep doing. Intro to swing dancing and death cafes and Dungeons and Dragons, all the things. We're the people who show up with plain white shirts and go home wearing the rainbow.
Yes, ma'am.
We're the people who put on a whole freaking musical in a week. We're the people who dedicate a week of our year to building an intentional community of radical welcome with our multi-gen family, SUUSI style. We got this.
Washing in the sunshine, washing in the shadows, fearing neither dirt nor sweaty summer teas. By and by we gather and learn to be with others. We shall come to SUUSI here in gratitude. Here we go, here in gratitude, here in gratitude. We all come to SUUSI here in gratitude, here in gratitude, here in gratitude. We all come to SUUSI here in gratitude.
That's like all the things.
So one thing we're grateful for is your presence, and we're also grateful that sometimes things don't take as long as they're supposed to. There is more to laundry and life than cleaning,
Sorting,
mending.
mending, folding.
We can sort out what is necessary and needed.
Things get holy.
We make mistakes. We can mend what is broken if we take the time and learn the skills.
Things can pile up and put us ever in crisis mode.
We can fold and put away what we don't need right now.
We can give ourselves the permission
and freedom
to focus on what is most important
caring for ourselves
and
and
one another.
Transforming all into beloveds.
As we switch off our chalice light, may we know it to be so. Go forth in awesomeness, SUUSI. Oh wait, but we're gonna sing a song. We're gonna sing a song first.
Almost. I want to send you out with a song of possibility written by Debbie Nargi Brown. It has two parts. The first, and both parts, by the way, can be harmonized in true SUUSI style, of course. The first part goes like this, and it's got a little bit of a trick to it. It goes, be open for something wonderful to happen. That's the trick. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open to the possibility. Let's put those two parts together. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. The other part, a little more fun. Aye, 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 aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Let's put those two together. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. So those who want to sing the words, we're just going to keep it going. After we get into it, we'll add the ayes and harmonize all you like. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open, please rise. For something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Feel it in your body and believe it. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Let's all sing the words. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. One more time. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibilities. Go in peace.